We're live. We're going to do the rehearsal here in just a minute. Let me get this posted over on the website. Website is jollyrogerukulele.com. And from there you get your membership and your sheet music. And if whoever is the first person in will let me know if you can hear. Let me make sure I've got that set correctly. Looks like it's working correctly. Audio. Let me switch to the better microphone. That's the better microphone. And then let me change the volume on it. Alright, so that should give you a much better sound broadcast, I'm hoping. Hey Carol, good to see you. Thank you for letting me know. Guess you can hear. Okay, good. So I just put it on the better microphone and turned it up a little bit, so hopefully your speakers are not rattling in your house right now. And Sue's back. Good to see you guys. I'm really glad you're back. Alright, so we'll be starting here in about 5 minutes. So get your glass of wine poured, and looking through the sheet music, you may want to have whiskey tonight. Yeah. Let's make sure this is set up here correctly. Click. Yes, it's opening it correctly. Cindy's in. Hey, Cindy is in. Good to see you. All right, so we're in good shape, you guys. Got a fun season ahead, I hope. Got some new writers, so there's some crazy stuff in the sheet music. We'll figure it out as we go along. Alright, let me find my sheet music. And guys, log it in and we'll start in 4 minutes.
If I ever see it, I'll tag it. What do you think of that?
I had like 5 people say they were going to come tonight, so I'm just checking to see if there's anybody I've never seen before.
I did not want to come. She came tonight.
There's one person. Tell me your name?
Karen.
Karen, okay. Glad you're here. We had 5 people who said they were coming tonight, and so you count for 5 people, right?
Yeah.
2 troublemakers back over here. All right, we'll start in 3 minutes, you guys. It's 6:57. I'm going to everybody online to have a chance to get loaded in, and we'll do announcements at 7:30 and full group at 7:30. But we're going to run over. We're going to talk about the 3 pieces of music. Come On Eileen is where we'll start. So if you want to get that up and take a look at it. Dun, 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 dun. I suppose I should pull this up over on another window so that I can actually hear what it's going to sound like. Come on, Eileen. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba da dun 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 dun. Good. Here. Let's see. Who else wandered in here? Hey, Kay, welcome in. Annette, good to see you. Come Awesome. Yeah, Cindy, you should drink some of that. Hey, Bruce, welcome in from British Columbia. Good to have you, Bruce. So delighted you made it. Let's see. I haven't been to Revelstoke. Sounds like a nice beard. Not a nice beard. Very iffy beard. Amy, I have your emails about struggling with Muse score. I just haven't had a chance to dig into them, but I'll try to get back with you on those. You got. If writing this stuff was easy, we'd all do it, right? It's not, and so I'm really proud of you for getting started on the project. Hey, Linda, you're back in Maui. Good to see you. Sandy is here tonight. Hey, Rita, in from Chicago. For the new music, I barely recognize the songs. Yeah. So, and you guys, what should I say? Some of you were grown adults by the time the 80s rolled around, and you were not focused in on the kind of music those damn teenagers were listening to. So you will all be getting a little bit of a education in some of the songs. I know all the songs because they happen to be, right when I was getting out of high school, going into college, and so they're kind of in my wheelhouse. So I knew everything that got turned in, for the most part. There's a couple of them I didn't know, but it'll be fun to get to know some of these songs. Okay, let's see. Annie's in. Hi, Annie. Cindy, good. Whoops. Hi, Cindy. Shirley. Hi, Shirley. Yep, we're here. Hey, let's see. Marcos. Oh, you're Pele. Well, if it doesn't work out with you, Pele, we'll take Marcos. It's fine. Yeah. All right, let's get started. All right, guys. Let's take a look. I'm hearing something that I think is a very smart idea, and some of you have heard about this website. It's called YouTube, and if you go there and you type in "Come On Eileen," guess what? The very first thing that will come up.
Come on, Eileen.
Come On Eileen, the original version, right? And it'll be a bunch of, there won't be ukulele players. It'll be a bunch of boys with a bad haircut, and they'll be singing whatever they sing. Some of you were grown adults when the 80s happened. That means that you were not listening to that damn music those teenagers were listening to. You were busy still listening to what they were playing a few years earlier, let's put it that way. So I know that for those of us who are Gen X, that are my age, in their mid to late 50s, this was our stuff, man. We're like, yeah, totally. This was totally the music that we had. The rest of you were like, it was either way too late for you to listen to, or a few of you were too young to listen to it. So this is, is that your, really? Well, part of what happened was music split in the mid-'80s. It went to this cheesy pop stuff or rap music, right? And those of us today's were like, nobody's going to listen to that. And guess who won, right? We lost cheesy. Well, they're still making cheesy pop, but not. But so that's kind of what, that was an important music in music history when they split in half. And so a lot of people stopped listening to this and went to the other stuff. And if you don't know the songs, I promise you 100% of these songs, go to YouTube, type it in, listen to it a couple times, and you'll be like, okay. I was thinking about it on the way in tonight. If I said, how does the song Yesterday go? And all of you could sing it because you've heard it 450 times, right? But you've never heard Come On Eileen at all. How do you know this isn't just as good? You don't, right? So maybe it's even better than that. It's not, but it might be. But I do think the stuff that's been turned in, I like all the songs. There were one or two that I don't think I was particularly familiar with, but this one and the stuff we're working on tonight, for sure I was. Also, please note, high G players, well, I should say this to it. I'll probably repeat this to the full group, but we have several new writers who have never written for a large group before, and I think that they will tell you it was way harder than they thought, right? And it is super hard, and so we're going to find stuff in the sheet music that's really dumb, like they just didn't know, right? And so we will be talking about how to fix that stuff as we go along. But bring a pencil to every rehearsal for a while, because we're going to probably find stuff in here that's like, what is that? And I'll be like, I don't know what that is either, and luckily the Rangers are with us, right? So we're looking at Come On Eileen first, and you guys get a little solo to get it started. Now the biggest challenge, right, is you've got 16th notes. So let's just go through it really slow and just play through measure 3, okay? And I'll get it, and like when I say really slow, I mean really slow, okay? One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. Bump, 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 right? So that's not going to go well, right? Unless you go, the other place to hear this music, you go to the website and there's that little MP3 player over there. Go listen to that, right? Because when you look at this, even I had to go over there just now and listen, and I'd be like, oh, okay, I see what we're up to. So it's this weird little intro. Let me play it for you here. This is when you go to the website, you just click on it and watch what a cool thing happens. Okay, so that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing, right? It's way easier if you get it in your ear a little bit and then try it. Okay, so now you know exactly what you're about to play. Let's give it a try again. Okay, and remember that your sound is supposed to. People who are in Chicago are like, man, they sound really good. Okay, or they say, man, look, those guys sound as bad as I do. Right? Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Da dun 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 dun. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Okay, way better the second time. One more time. 1 and 2. Not too fast. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and dun 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 dun. Bum, bum. Okay, so you're way ahead of me. You know, we'll work on that. But you guys will, you'll be starting this song off, and so I would definitely work on this. Couple of rehearsal. You are not going to have time to play through every song every week at home at all. You won't even come close. So if you know how to play a part, you don't work on that at home. Okay, you work on that in ensemble here. So if a measure's full of 1s and 3s and 0s, you're probably going to be fine. If I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, measure 2 is going to eat my lunch if I don't spend a little bit of time thinking about this. Also, anytime you see a 16th note, you probably want to practice that just a little bit. A lot of times I will practice just by listening to the MP3 and reading the sheet music, right? Because I want to know what it sounds like on the MP3, because I'm looking at those exact notes on my piece of paper, and I can usually get it pretty close. Now, so then let's go into measure 4. I'm going to give you a 4.5 beat count in, and then we're going to play for a while, because if you're looking at that, we're really fine clear up until measure 14. Okay, so from measure 4, I'm going to give you 4.5 beats, and then you're going to come in. Okay, so try not to come in early. From measure 4, 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, dun, 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 3, 2, 3, 4, 14, 2, 3. Okay, now here's a place where you would practice, right? Because you know what you just did was chase your pinky all the way down to measure 12, right? That's exactly what you did, and that never works, okay? So when you get to measure 16 and you see 17 is going to be 5, 7, 3, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong thing. When you get to measure 12 and then you see 3, 5, 7, 8, after you play the 3 on 13, move your hand up to 5. Okay, now you've got 5, 7, and 8 covered without any problems, right? 5, 7, and 8 are right underneath your fingers. And then, then I would chase my pinky down to 12 and then something back on 10. But if you try to chase your pinky 3, 5, 7, 8, 12, 10, you for sure are going to miss a bunch of those notes. Okay, so once you hit the 3, move your whole hand up to index on 5, and it solves that problem. Let's move on to measure 15. Oh, Cindy.
On 12, are we going to discuss how to count those dotted eighth notes?
Not, probably not. You'll be, once we get the full group, and we've been through a few times, it'll just happen. You'll just hear it. Yeah, dotted eighth notes, honestly, there's no point in discussing how to play them, right? You're just gonna feel it. You're gonna know it'll happen. It's really, really challenging to count that out, and I don't think we'll spend much time on it. All right, thank you though. That's a good point. Now at 15, notice how your tablature, it says 3, 3, 2, 0, 3, 3, 3, and you're thinking, ah, sweet, I got this really handled. But notice up above, you've got a bunch of rests, okay? And if I had been on my game, I would have asked the arranger to push those rests down onto the tablature. It's much easier for you. But when you see stuff like that, you kind of have a choice. Am I going to have that 3 and just ignore the rest, which is probably what you'll do. But if you're a detail-oriented person, you want to try to get those rests in by stopping the string. You know what I'm saying? So you're supposed to hit 3, stop, 2, 0, 3, stop, 2, 0, stop, 3, 3, stop. But it will sound exactly the same on an instrument if you just hit 3, 2, 0, 3, 3, right? So, because our instrument rests automatically. But I do want you to be aware, though, that those rests are there, and just be knowledgeable about it. Whether you play them or not is less important. Let's go from 15. I'll give you a 3-beat count in, and then you will hit that first 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 3, 2, 0, 3, 3. Rest. 3, 3, 1, 3, 1, 5. Okay. Kind of a mess, so we know we got to work on that section at home. Go to measure 19. Let's get 19. 19 we can play it perfectly right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. How beautiful is that, right? All right, good. So success, okay? Measure 21, 22. Remember, you got a 3 and a 10. So play the 3 with your index finger, so you got a more likely to be able to get your 10 up there. 23, 24. I don't see anything that's terrible there. Let's go from 25. You get a nice little run up. That will be successful on this. I feel very good about this. This is a nice C scale from 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and dun 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 2, 3, 4, 32. Okay, all right, all right. Remember, so at 28, you've got that tie. Remember, so that note lasts for a while, and Guitar Pro drops those zeros in. Super annoying, but that's what it does. And that's a 16th note. And so then the whole rest of those notes are just off a little bit, and you'll eventually hear it. Measure 29. Remember, you're on offbeat, so it's pluck, 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 pluck. Okay. Let's try from 30. 30. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Dun 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 dun. 2, 3. Dun dun 10. Dun dun dun. 4. Dun 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 bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba dum. Beautiful. It almost sounded like the song, you guys. Like people might have known what song you were working on. Yeah.
On measure 37, there's a 1, like there's supposed to be a repeat.
Yeah, measure 37 has a ghost 1. Cross that out. Yeah. So if you guys didn't hear me, on measure 37, there's a former repeat there. It's nothing. It's just it's a holdover from the olden times. Now, like a crazy person, she's written banjo or experienced high G solo from measures 39 through 40. I'm just saying.
If you want a banjo.
Just saying. All right. So if you own a banjo, you're like, that's my measures. I'm doing those. Okay. Let's go to 40. Okay. Measure 40. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, bum, bum. Here we go. Ba 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 bum bum ba 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 bum bum. 3, 5, 7, 8, 12, 10. 3, 3, 3, 2, 0, 3, 3, 2. Okay, and you're on offbeat there, a little bit weird. And then there's those 3 10s repeat. Nice. Let's go to 50. Measure 50. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 1, 0, rest. Oh, so it's 3, 1, 0, rest, 3, 1, 0. Remember? 3, 1, 0, rest, 3, 1, 0. Good. Okay, so then we get a bunch of, the same ideas repeated throughout the whole thing. Here's another rehearsal technique at home. If something repeats, you don't have to practice the repeat at home, right? If you know you've already played it, you've done your work, you don't need to play through the whole song. I will tell you, if you can get where you can play along with the MP3, that dramatically speeds up your rehearsals as well, because you waste a lot of time not playing when you're learning a song. So you can use that. Use the MP3 to your advantage. Let's go to 65. And look what a mess we got going on here. Okay, so this would be a place I for sure would spend a little bit of time. And measure 65. So you got a 1 beat count in. Okay, authors put in a ton of eighth notes, not particularly helpful, but just know that that's a 1 beat rest to get started. Okay, let's give it a try. 65. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Dun 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 dun. 4 ba-dum ba-dum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Okay, good. Something like that. Okay. And then 73, we have another repeat. So that we played all that type of music there before, so we don't need to work on that. And that goes on for a while. And then let's go to measure 82. 82. Okay, and we got nice, lovely eighth notes through here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Dun, 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 bum, bum, and okay. All right, so that's a D chord at the end. 2 2 2 0. Let's get everybody together. If nothing else tonight, when we get to that, if we get to that, it's high G is gonna kill this. Okay. Just measure 85. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So questions? Okay, so we've at least looked through these guys. We don't have time to get into any subtleties yet, but yeah, so that's what it is. Let's take a look at I Melt With You.
Gary, I was just gonna say, one of my practice techniques is to go through the song and find measures that are similar and flag them, and then you just have to practice that one, and then I'll even highlight them in different colors so I'll know that same one's coming in at various times.
It's a great idea. So yeah, with pop music in particular, they repeat a million times, right? So you don't need to practice. You just need to know how to play it once, and don't waste your time just playing the song. Learn the hard parts, because that's what's going to catch you when we start speeding up the whole orchestra. All right, I Melt With You. Look at how lovely the notation is here. So let's play for a while and see what happens. Okay. Dotted quarter notes are worth how many? 1.5. Okay. Also notice that our arranger has asked for quarter note equals 160. How's that feel?
Fast.
That's as fast as I could possibly conduct. Okay, we're not going to do that. Okay, from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Bum, 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 2, 3, 4, 1. Bum, 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 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's take just a moment to talk about this. when you're choosing a song and it says, moving forward using all my breath, that's maybe not your first thought of a great song, right? So we're going to have a lot of that in a lot of this 80s music is when the melody started disappearing from music. That's all just the same note over and over, and because it was probably written on a guitar and they're just holding on to it for dear life, hoping that they don't have to change chords, right? And so you get this dun 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 dun, and so the rhythm is cool, but the melody is not particularly interesting through here. That's why when we're working on this at home, count it out. So it's 1 and 2 and then 3 and has a note. 4 and has a tied note, which puts that 4 word at the and of 1 on measure 10. So I often will write right above the notes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, just so I know where I am on complicated rhythms like this. Okay. All right, let's go down to 13 and try that. 1, 2. Dun dun dun. 1, 2. Never second best. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Why saw the world crashing all around your face? 2, 3, 4. 1. Never really knowing it was always meshing lace. Okay, keep going. 1. Stop the world and melt with you. Beautiful, you got it. Keep going. 3, 4, 1. See the difference and it's getting better all the time. Rest, rest. There's nothing you and I won't do. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And melt with you. Beautiful, pretty good. Okay, okay. And 1. You should know better. 4, 1, 3, 1. 3, 2, 1. You should see 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2. You should see 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yay, C chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Up, 2, 3, 4. Okay, stop the world. 2. All right, good, 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 good. All right, so then you've got a bunch of chords that come up through there. And then really the rest of it gets a little bit normal. Let's go to 74. Take a look at 74. Okay, so 5 3s and 0s and a 7 at the very end. So let's see if we can make that. And again, pay attention to the counting. We put the standard notation up there to help you. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. 74. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a little bit of everybody everywhere. Try it one more time from 74. Just keep. Remember, beat 1 is the first thing that happens in each measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, good, 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 good. Let's go to 81. Okay, same stuff. You got some dotted quarter notes to get started, but then, well, it's hard all the way through, isn't it? 81. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3. You're ahead of me, that's okay. And 5, 2, 3, dum, bum, 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 1, bum, bum, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. I'll stop the world and 4, blank, blank, 1. Bum, 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 1. Enter all the time. Rest. There's nothing you and I won't do. 2, 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. Okay, beautiful. Then, so kind of gets repetitive here. 113, 118. You got a ton of chords. More of the same. More of the same. More of the same. More of the same. And that's it. Okay, so you at least had a chance to look at that. A little bit easier rhythms on that, but there's still plenty to keep you occupied on that. So when you look at a measure and it's just full of a mess, right? Go listen to the MP3, count it out right up above the measure what the 1s and 2s and 3s are, and I think that'll help you. Last thing I want to talk about, we got 5 minutes, is Queen's Medley. This is a really long song.
Somebody else has a lot of extra time.
I know somebody needs to get a job. So years ago, Debbie did "We Will Rock You" for this group, and it sounded stupid. So I'm hoping that we do better. What's that? Remember, it was we will rock you. It was terrible. Oh my God, it was terrible. And we tried everything to fix it. It just didn't work. So I'm hopeful that this will work. Now notice you guys have a lot of big long whole notes. Everything's on beat. Nothing complicated or weird to get started with. And then measure 11, right? You were up high. Okay, you're on 10s, 9s, and 7s. So make sure when you see stuff like that, your hand is probably parked on fret 5 to play that section. Maybe even fret 7. I would probably go look at 7, 8, 9, and 10 for where my fingers are, and then you're going to be fine through that section. And it keeps going all the way through there. The rhythm isn't particularly challenging, but you guys will be higher than everybody else, and so just be mindful of thinking about that. I'm just glancing ahead because I know we're going to be out of time here. The chords are all very straightforward at through 24. Again, 26 and on, you're way up high on the fretboard. Just get your hand up there and you should be fine. Isn't it interesting? This will probably be the easiest of the 3 that we looked at. What else makes me sad on this piece? Another one bites the dust. Okay. At measure 78, you guys have claps. Okay. At least if it were me, I would. This is a clap, right? And they're on the offbeats. We will probably also talk about possibly you just hitting your ukulele. We'll see what if Dave had something particular in mind.
I can make that decision. I think we should hit our ukulele.
I think we should, right?
It's a better sound in our hand is in like
Yeah, and then your hand doesn't have to go anywhere. This is kind of a pain.
We made a decision.
It's
I'll let him know.
and we are poor Dave. He's just getting just decided all over the place.
He's not here.
Yeah, he didn't show up, man. We make decisions. Let's see. I'm just picking through the rest of it. I don't see anything that's going to eat your lunch overly. So honestly, if you're newer, you're thinking, I got to have a piece that's going to go well. This is probably the piece, right? So it's so spend a little bit. Oh, I should mention it. Measure 87. Mark it now. We go from 4/4 time to 6/8 time. Right, so I blew that when we were doing the read-throughs, and I have it marked a little bit. I'm going to mark it really good now. You want, because the rhythm will change there dramatically. We'll go from 4/4 to 6/8, and so I just want you to be aware of that. All right. You got 2 minutes to sit and do nothing, and if you. Then we'll talk about a few announcements and all of that.
Harry?
Yeah.
How is 6/8 different than 3/4?
Okay, how is 6/8 different than 3/4? This is a music theory lesson you all need. 6/8 is counted in 2, not 6 or 3, unless you're playing green sleeves. So 6/8 is really 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and at school we count it 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. Real people count it as 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet. There's lots of ways to count. One thing that 6/8 almost never is 3, because you'd think it's just 3 double, but it's not. It's really 2 with little triplets, 2 subdivided. And so when you're going along at 4/4, and then suddenly you're in 6/8, you're really dropping from 4 to 2, and so, but it's a complicated 2. So 6/8 is one of those things we talk about often because it is confusing, because you're thinking 4/4, 3/4, 6/8 must be just 3/4 extra, right? But it's not. And there are a few places I've run into in music where you count 6/8 and 3, but it's really, really rare.
Not a waltz.
It's not a waltz. It's really a march. Is really what it is. Like a quick time, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2, and you keep changing which foot you're on, right? And so it's a really cool meter. Because in the music world, there's 3/8, 6/8, 9/8, and 12/8, and I just always arrange them in 3/8, unless it's in 6/8. Because 6/8, then you get this sort of kind of offbeat on beat 2, and it's really kind of fun to do. So, yeah, so that should be a cool section to work on. You guys had 6/8 for one of Jerome's pieces last semester. I don't remember what it was. You remember off the top of your head what your 6/8 piece was? So, what's it? Was it the Glebes one? Yeah, we had 7 Leaves songs though. So was it Green Leaves of Summer? Yeah, and you guys did it great. I mean, honestly, but that was where it was 6/8 from top to bottom, right? We didn't have to change in the middle. The more as we get into more and more complicated music, we will have. It's normal to switch meters in the middle of a song, and so we'll work on that, and I'll blow conducting it on a regular basis. What happened to our low G? See, they're trying to get through the whole song up there. Cindy, will you run up there and tell them they're 30 seconds late, and I'm super mad. How did baritones go? Good?
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Killed it.
I don't believe any of you. That's the problem. I'm looking over at this group going, why do I ask them anything? I know, right? I should know, but I'm just going to talk to the ukulele players. So we know that we don't have time to go into great detail on these, but at least you have a chance to get an overview of them and look at them prior to just straight up playing them. And so I know that you didn't have enough time. All right, let's take a look at online. How many people have shown up today? All right, 11 of you. Hey guys. Katie's in. Maria's in. Kat. Hey Kat. Let's see. Yeah.
Where it says solo, that just means solo, all the G's, not one person.
The beginning of.
Come on, Eileen.
The beginning of what?
Come on, Eileen. It says solo. That means just.
Oh, that would have been,
G's,
yeah.
so-
It would, on the in the original song, it was just a solo guitarist. But no, it won't be a solo here. We'll play everybody. All high G's will play that section. So. Let's see. Sherry made it in. Hey, Sherry. And Tony's with her. Good. Nice.
They were up there on a smoking break.
Yeah.
I got in here and they were still talking.
Yeah. We've heard them play. We know what they're up to up there.
Where are we starting?
We are starting with announcements.
So is there only one new person here then? Just one new person? Because I do the King Supers card. You know, if you sign up for King Supers, you can get a little bit. We get quite a bit of money back, and that's how we pay for like our dinner that we do twice a year. So if you don't have it and you're interested in it, just come see me. I'll show you how to get into it. It doesn't cost you anything. King Supers, it's a charity for them. so they just give us,
Oh, 19 all of a sudden showed up playing.
yeah, and we made like $600 last quarter. So, I mean, it's a pretty big fundraiser for us.
We do Amazon too.
Yeah, and Amazon, yeah, you can sign up on Amazon also and have your money going from Amazon will go into there.
Yeah, so when you go to King Supers, if you're not already given to some other charity, we are a King Supers charity, and so it's every quarter. I'm surprised at how much money we
Yeah,
get, and all you do is type in your
Especially
alternate.
if you've looked at the price of eggs.
Hey, being vegan isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, but Cindy set that up for us a bunch of years ago, and so if you aren't using, most of us go to King Supers pretty regularly, and you just type in the alternate ID, and then we get a nice kickback
I have a
from
little
King
code
Supers.
you
And
can-
so.
And I'll show, I have
Yeah.
a little sheet that tells you how to do it. So
So-
if you're interested, just holler at me, and next week I'll make sure I have them in my bag, and I can give you one.
And you can also, on Amazon, you can also sign up for Rocky Mountain Ukulele as your designated charity. And again, then you don't have to do anything. We just get money. It's not very much we get from them, but it's a little bit, right? And so, yeah. So look into that if you don't mind. You had a question?
I was just gonna mention that I looked carefully at the Amazon for another nonprofit, and they slam you to the more expensive items when you,
Really?
when you say that you want to donate to X. They don't charge you more, they
You
just
don't have
slam
pro-
you
you
to
have
the
a
more
problem with
expensive items.
Well, what are you trying to do? Get the cheapest thing? No.
Yeah, that's why I would know.
Be able to list them by price.
Yeah. I never noticed that. Huh. All right. Well, maybe don't do that. I don't know. All right. Couple things. I will send this out on email, so you don't need to write them down. But celebration night will be May 1st. Tech night, our first tech night will be May 8th. Grant Street's May 13th. Tech night number 2 is May 15th, and your Lakewood concert's May 16th. So the first 2 weeks of May, the orchestra owns you, right? So don't plan anything during those sections. Along with that, let's chat. Celebration night, May 1st, will be your concert if you are in ensembles. I might let a few of you go on beyond that, but I love so much how much fun you guys had in your ensembles. I wasn't overly impressed with what we were putting on stage, and so there's a couple of things I'm going to ask Marnie and a couple others who are really good with singing to work with some of you guys in your singing group. That was definitely number one problem that we had. Second is just rhythm issues kept coming out from ensemble to ensemble, and then the third thing was I just wanted all of you in the show really, really bad, right? And so I put stuff in there that I probably should have said, I love you, but no, kind of thing. And then we also made the decision that soloists would be at Grant Street more so than at Lakewood, and that was probably a weird, not great decision. So I was delighted with how well you guys played the large group stuff. I think it was as good of music as we've had, and but I think the ensembles are where I want to put some energy. Plus, you have really good music to choose from. All the 80s, there's a lot of fun singing type songs and a lot of stuff you could do, and I want you to get that to the highest level and be willing to go to a higher level than we were this time. I just think that we asked a lot of our audience this time, and it's mostly my fault for just pushing you through. But let's make May 1st is your day. That's the day. Okay, so when you're those of you who are in ensembles, and then if there's 7 or 8 good acts, then we'll put them through, right? But I'm hoping that we have, like last time, a lot more at celebration night than will fit on the stage. If you are a few of you asked me about music stands. I cannot get those in from Canada, and I just checked with them again, and they said it could be months. So I don't have music stands for you. So go to Amazon and get, keep an eye on the price about those. Yeah. If you're new tonight, we won't single you out, but Karen, welcome, Karen. We have really 2 expectations for your first season, and everybody's been through their first season. Your job is to keep showing up and not cry, right? If you can accomplish those 2 things and maybe hit a few notes along the way, that's great, right? I mean, some of you were here your first season, right? You got some of the notes, right? How do I feel about mistakes? There are no mistakes. Yeah, there are no mistakes. I would way rather hear you play wrong notes than not hear you play at all. So don't be shy. Your ukulele has to reach. Remember the way up there, right? There's Jesus is back there, right? Your music has to reach Jesus, okay? So you have to play loud in order for us to know you exist. And that means you're going to make mistakes, and you're going to make them loud, and you're going to make them proud, and that mistakes don't exist. Finally, with the sheet music and the Jolly Roger site, I think I have everybody except Yvonne straightened out. I got your email this today. But I think everybody else should be able to get in and do that with no problem. Obviously, if you're having problems, let me know this week. But the site is working exactly like it's supposed to if you do what you're supposed to, like write your password down, that kind of stuff. Right now on the site, we have, how many songs? A bunch. I don't remember how many.
Exactly.
Well, on the whole site we have a lot, but just for this semester, and I have not Marnie. I think might have a couple more coming, and Mike for sure has some coming. And John gave me John tabbed out every song ever written in the '80s, and so I'm going to look through some of those and figure out which ones are going to work the best. But I have more music than we're going to play. So along those lines. We'll give all the songs a couple of times through, but if they're not working, we're going to get rid of them. Okay. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 posted, and I plan to post a few more. You get a couple of plays, and if they're not working or whatever, then we just move on. It was a learning experience type thing. We do have lots of new writers this time, which is such a great gift. Which means there will be stupid stuff that they've done because it's the first time they've ever done, and there will be some amazing things that they've done that none of us would have thought to do, right? And so that's why I love having new writers coming in. I know, you'll all send me an email. What is going on measure 38 of whatever song? And you're like, I don't know, let me go look. And it's always something that looks crazy on the paper. So be patient with them. It's better if you talk to the arranger than me about the sheet music, okay? Because I know where the problems are. I don't have to play them, right? And so Christy's already taken a look at one and cleaned up some stuff on it. And so if we need to do more of that, we can always talk to the arrangers and see about that. Also, a few of them we've neglected to put in the 4-beat count in, like you guys have gotten used to, and I've already gotten an email on that. I will ask those of you who do arrangements, at least for the future, that you put in that 4-beat click, 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 so that it's easier to play along to. I think those are my speeches. Questions, comments, or concerns so far? Really? Okay.
You're still rocking the hat.
Yes, I'm fine, except that I have this giant divot in the top of my head, and it makes me self-conscious. So I'm growing a beard, and yeah. So I'm covering up as much of my head as possible is what I'm doing.
Nice.
Unless it snows or rains.
Yeah, you're ready.
Yeah, when it rains, don't come crying to me. I'm set, man. So, but yeah, I'm fine. I'm keeping my hair short for the next 2 years, so when I go to the place, they can see the top of my head. And I have a very bumpy. It's not good, right? It's just not good. So.
I had this whole elaborate story worked up for you where you could tell the audience that you had a brain transplant.
I know, right? That would be great, except then I would keep talking and they would know, no, it's the same brain. So, Kari, are these the photos?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Should we play some music? So we're going to start with Come On Eileen. We did have a conversation that some of you are not from the 80s by a little bit or a lot, and may not know these songs. And I will always remind you there's a website called YouTube, and you go there and you type in the name of the song, and the exact song will come up, right? And then you can listen to it. If you listen to it as many times as you listen to the Beatles sing.
Okay, I was in the 80s, and some of John's songs
I've never heard of it.
John. No, I'd heard of every. Honestly, I was actually surprised because I wasn't paying that much attention to the music in the '80s, but I'd heard of them. But I mean, the reason you don't know them is you were listening to other music or no music probably because you had grown on beyond this. But really, go listen to them a few times, get the idea of the song. For the most part, the songs are sort of set up based on the originals. When I do arrangements, I don't care about the original, but these guys did for the most part, and so you can really hear the song a few times, and then the sheet music will start to make more sense. Also, make sure you use the MP3 because that has the exact notes on there that you're going to play. Okay? All right. Come on, Eileen. Not fast, guys. Nothing will be fast tonight. We just want to hear if it'll play. Okay?
How are you gonna count that 3/8 measure?
1, 2, 3.
Same as the
Yep.
No, we'll do the same
1, 2,
quarter
3. No, they won't be quarter notes. 1, 2, 3.
They'll be fast.
I mean, 1, 2, 3. Whatever that is. Okay? Okay. I'll probably get it wrong tonight, but we'll get it close. Okay? Okay. All right.
Excuse me.
Was that Google yelling at you?
Technology is not my friend.
No, I'm aware of where you guys generally stand on technology based on how things are going in with your registration. So,
Be technological.
it turns out I think computers are going to catch on. I think that they're going to catch on. I also think these phones that they gave us, I don't think they're going away. So I think probably now would be a time to sort of just dig in a little bit and get comfy with them. All right, here we go. Nice and slow. Let me see. I got to be in the middle of this thing, and we'll see if we can get it going. Okay, nice and slow. I'll count loud, and we'll get it close. Okay, 1. That's too fast. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 21, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, banjos, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 40, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 7, and 2, and 3, and 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 3, 4, 7, 2 and 3 and 4, 8 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 9, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3 and 4, 7, 2 and 3 and 4, 8 and 2 and 3, 4, 9 and 2 and 3, 4, 10 and 2 and 3, 4, 11 and 2, 3, 72. Bong, bong, bong. 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 2 and 3 and 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2 and 3 and 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Dun, dun, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you knew the song, you'd have a pretty good idea of what was just played. If you don't know the song, it sounds like random notes happening at a bunch of different times. But it's pretty close, you guys. It's probably gonna be a thing. Nice.
Is there any way, like, having lyrics in the music, it's so helpful.
So helpful. This didn't happen on this one. It's one of those things I recommend.
I'll say sometimes that can work, sometimes it can't. Like, some of my arrangements throws the melody,
Yeah.
so it would literally not.
Yeah, so sometimes
Makes sense.
when it's helpful, yeah, we try to put them in. So we'll see. Michelle, if Michelle has time, I'll ask her to see if she has time to stick those lyrics in where she can, kind of thing. Then we can repost it if she has time to do it. How about that? So nice job, Michelle. This is really a great beginning for you. So it's a really fun song, and I know I can hear it happening already. So I think it's possible that we'll get this one. So lyrics, Michelle, if you have time. Other thoughts? Do you all have a measure? I'm always not sure that this cascades down on my on my thing. At 65, do you guys show slow down? Okay, everybody, and then 73 speed back up. Okay, it won't be half speed, but it'll be slower. But those of you who do arrangements, this is super helpful. Just use English, right? You don't need to put accelerando or ritardando or whatever they came up with for in Italy in 1527. Slow down works perfectly fine. Marnie, question?
Just because I'm guilty of it,
Mhm.
I hear because I know the song really well, and I hear it in my head,
Mhm.
and therefore I play the rhythms that I hear in my head.
Right. That's fine for now. Yeah, I think we'll eventually agree. Not years ago, recently, we were playing in the guitar group we're playing La Paloma, and it's got all these triplets in it. And somehow we all got it in our head that those triplets had to have this giddy up hitch in it. They don't, and it's not on the paper, but somehow it sounded better, so we just went with what sounded better than what was on the paper. But yeah, we'll see how close we can get here. And yeah, we do have that problem. Just like with the Beatles, you hear what you hear in your head and what's on the paper, not always necessarily the same thing, and so we have
It
to.
just doesn't help when 60 of us are trying to do
Yeah,
this.
well, yeah, certainly on night 1 we let it go. Night 15 we'll have an issue with that. Yeah.
So on measure 38, 39, or actually the solos at 39 and 40,
Uh-huh.
is that just for the high Gs, or so if we have a note, if we have the part to play there, are we not supposed to play?
So at 38 and 39, the solo will go to banjo players. The banjo players have already stepped up and said, I will do this. And so what you're going to do is just exactly what it says. 2, 2, 2,
So
2,
we
2,
play
2.
what's written.
Play what's
Okay.
written
I
there.
didn't
Yeah.
know if there was something
Yeah.
we were
Yeah. The high G's got a solo in there, and the banjos.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So we'll,
Question, though.
yeah.
We can't like throw our ukes down and grab a banjo for 2 measures. Do you want banjos and
Don't
the
you
whole
have
thing?
straps?
I know you'd rather than we throw.
Back in the day, Andy Kaufman did this bit where he stood there for the entire time listening to this song, and then there was one part where he would go, "Da, da, 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 da," and then he would stop, and he would do this huge thing, and then he'd stand there the rest of the time listening to this song. I'm thinking you'll just have all the banjos sitting up here, and you'll be like this, and then you'll play those 2 measures, and that'll be it. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll figure that out. That's down the road. We'll figure that out.
Bikini shirts.
All right, beautiful. Nice job, you guys. All right, so then the next one I asked you guys to work on was I Met With You. So let's go take a look at that. All right, you'll see the quarter note equals 160. Let's do it about 60 tonight, okay?
Wow, I thought I was pushing it.
Yeah. So we're not going to do anywhere near that fast. We're probably not even in the concert, but we'll find out if we can do it. All right.
So we had an interesting occurrence.
Yeah.
One of our players, her notes do not have any of the dotted quarters, and it does not have the time signature.
I printed it yesterday.
No dots.
No dots and no 4/4 on any of the staff.
Well, she's out of the orchestra then. I mean, I don't know what to do.
Right, she's not right.
Harry, that's what we call rubato.
Oh, that's rubato. I know.
So I don't know if any of the other players have that experience as what our player had.
Measure 3. You guys got dots or no dots?
Dots.
Dots have dots on a lot of them.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? That's crazy.
But everybody else on Monday has them?
Yeah.
I printed it yesterday.
Isn't that weird?
It doesn't have a 4/4.
You think it's a
Like
printer?
dots?
Maybe the printer.
Yeah, I thought that. Printer just went, yeah. I got a wire like
Missing the
that.
dot.
1 pixel of your printer.
Yeah, 1 pixel is gone on the printer. I don't have an answer for you, Patty. I don't know that
Try it
answer.
again.
Well, I
So,
just didn't know if anybody else would be playing off key like we're going to do.
yeah. Well, tonight it doesn't matter. But maybe if you can't get your printer to cooperate, then ask somebody else to print you out a copy, or me. I can do it for you. All right, let's give this a try. It should be fun. Okay. Okay. I Melt With You. It's very sweet. Okay. Let's see. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4, 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 2 and 3 and 4, 6 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 7 and 3 and 4 and 8 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 9, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2 and 3 and 4, 12, 2 and 3 and 4 and 13, 2 and 3 and 4 and 4, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 2 and 3 and 4, 6 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 7, 2 and 3 and 4 and 8 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 9, 2 and 3 and 4, 10 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3, 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 2, 3 and 4 and 6 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 30, 2 and 3, 4, 31 and 2 and 3 and 4, 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 7, 2 and 3 and 4 and 8, 2 and 3 and 4 and 9 and 2 and 3, 4, 40, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 2 and 3, 4, 3 and 2 and 3 and 4, 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 2 and 3 and 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2 and 3 and 4 and 8 and 2 and 3, 4, 9 and 2 and 3 and 4, 10, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2 and 3, 4, 7, 2 and 3 and 4 and 8, 2 and 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 70, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, bum, bum, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 20, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's it. Yay! Amy just wrote kazoos for the hmms.
I actually thought that at one moment, I like Gary would kill me.
Gary-
I like them.
I like
The hmms. Yeah.
I envision everybody would call it.
That'll probably work though.
Well, it was 80 of us tonight.
We can hold up a sign. All right. So any comments or questions about that one off the bat? Okay. Yeah, whatever note, it's fine. All right, nice job. All right, Queen Medley. This is our big one for tonight. Hey, Jean, welcome in. I don't know if I said hi to you, Sue. Sue, I'll send out those dates on email so you don't have to write them down. Oh, thanks, Tony. All right, Queen Medley.
Remember the clapping situation?
So we have the clapping situation.
We added the clap.
Do we have to clap?
No, we were thumping, remember?
We're thumping. We discussed, are you okay with thumping? So when it says clap, you're okay with thump?
Thumping's fine.
Thumping's fine, all right, okay. So at 78, if you're high G or low G, you're supposed to clap. That means thump, okay? All right, we're gonna play through measure 86 and then we're gonna stop. And then we're gonna rethink it and then we're gonna go on from there. All right, so from here to 86 is what we're playing. And I don't know how we're gonna do that yet.
Is there a fermata there?
There is tonight.
Yes, there is.
Is there? Okay.
86.
Okay, we'll be
That's why I
fine.
put it there, to give you a
Give me a chance to sit down, rethink, go have a cup of coffee. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm always thinking of you.
The other cool thing that I think, I don't know if you think is cool, the other symphonic orchestras are not asking their members to do arrangements, which is really cool that you guys do it. So I think you should be proud of that. All right.
More instruments.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you're in a real symphony and they're like, hey,
Who's writing music for
hey, who's writing the music this time? If you want to, go ahead and try. Kind of. That's about how much help I was this time.
17 tracks each.
I know. You've only got to do this massive amount of work for free. So that's it. Thanks.
Usually have commercially available arrangements too.
No, you buy them. Yeah, you go to the store and buy them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they have a bassoon on there. You're just like, yeah.
You should publish
I'm a
ours.
bass clarinet player, thank you.
Oh yeah, that's definitely in the plan. I gotta go find all of ours and figure out who wrote them. Back in the day, I didn't pay that much attention, but whatever we had, we played. All right, hey, let's do about 110. This is
Can I ask a question
no.
for the
All right.
arrangers?
Yes.
Would you put the date of that particular arrangement on so that we can keep track of it as they're coming in?
Like I have it on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you
guys
yeah.
want 1023?
So once we
So we know we got the right one.
once we have played it for sure, if we do a revision, we need to date the revision so that we know which we're playing. What's that?
Or revision numbers.
Revision numbers work. Yeah. Whatever. Something. So we can check. All right. Beautiful. All right, here we go. I'm going to do it at 100, even though it says 110, and it's Queen. So you've heard it 400 times. You know the songs. Here we go. By the way, this will be really cool when the bass player shows up. Okay. Okay. All right. So he's the only one who starts. Okay. So I'm going to give you a zero measure, and then I won't give you the zero. Just start on 1 tonight. Okay. Okay, this is measure 1. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and go. 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4, 13, 2, 3, 4, and 14, 2, 3, 4, 15, 2, 3, 4, 16, 2, 3, 4, 17, 2, 3, 4, 18, 2, 3, 4, 19, 2, 3, 4, 20, 2, 3, 21, 2, 3, 22, 2, 3, 23, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 8, and 2, 3, and 4, and 9, and 2, and 3, 4, and 32, and 3, 31, and 2, and 3, and 32, 2, 3, 33, 2, 3, 34, and 2, and 3, 35, and 2, and 3, and 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 40, 2, 3, 41, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, and 50, 2, 3, down, down, 1, 2, 3, 52, 2, 3, 53, 2, 3, 54, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 60, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 62, 2 and 3, 4, 3 and 2 and 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8 and 2 and 3 and 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, clap, clap, clap. 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4. She's sitting right there. She's sitting right there. She's right there. She's sitting. And she's watching, waiting for it to start.
Most important measure of the song.
Betty measure.
We're on the formata. Okay?
Mata.
Betty Mata. 87, please. All right. I'll give you 2-beat count in. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 9, 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 1, 5, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 7, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 8, 2, 3. 1, 9, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 10, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 1, 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. 7, 2, 3. 8, 2, 3. 8, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 10, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 5, 2, 6. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 3. Dun, dun, 1. All right.
Nailed it.
We are the champions.
All right, we had moments, right? We had moments. Beautiful. All right, so
Who are you looking at?
I'm not looking at you right now. All right, so next week we will try all three of these again. In additionally, make sure you've taken a look at the two Mike Shue arrangements, God Bless the USA, and 9 to 5. We played that. It is going to be super fun, you guys. And then Christy has Where the Streets Have No Name and Whip It. I'm not positive we'll get to all of that next week, but at least have it printed out, have it in your book, and then if there's any updates or whatever, I will send those out via email. You all are good about reading your email, so I don't have to tell you how important that is. Thank you all for being here. If I could talk before you go, listen. we're gonna have small groups forming. Who has a small group that needs members? Probably, maybe, Mike, maybe, Little, maybe Jerry. Anybody else? Anybody else? So definitely check in with whoever you were in small groups with before, and then Jerry might need some people. Anybody else thinking of doing something to these people? Okay. If I could see Marnie, Mike, and I can't see you, Amy, so Marnie and Mike afterward. The rest of you guys have a great week, and we're going to have a fun this is going to be a fun season, I think. So I'll talk to you all soon. Guys that are online, thank you for being here. I know it's a weird way to play, but I promise it makes you better, and it is a lot of fun, I hope. So it's good to see all you guys. 7 o'clock for sectional, 7:30 for large group. If you are high G, logging in at 7 is your best bet. Yes, thank you, Amy. And frankly, if you are online and you are not high G, still log in because it's a great chance for us to talk about rehearsal skills and all of that stuff. So I'll see you guys next week at 7, and thank you all for being here. Yeah, that's it. Obviously, we're playing here in the room is more fun, but if you can't do that, love having you online. And so thank you all for all your hard work, and I will see all of you next week. Straighten out, Mike.
Friends in both places.
That was fun.
Yeah.